Good morning, everybody. We are live in Pinellas Park, and what is weird is that we're talking about sled dog racing, not here in the state of Florida, but we're actually seeing a little bit here in the state of Florida. Somebody who mushes, you're a professional musher, Lev,
Yep.
joining us this morning. So what is this going on? It's basically like a kind of a scratch and sniff lesson about the Iditarod.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, so you're here, you race in the Iditarod. Can I just start off by saying, are you crazy?
I am. There's no denying it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the kind of rawness of the wilderness, I guess you could say, because you're out there thousands of miles, you're on your own with the dogs.
About 1,000 miles, and yeah, you are on your own.
Okay.
It's between you and nature.
Is it? I mean, it's dangerous.
It's uncomfortable. I don't think it's dangerous per se. I think we're all fairly good woodsmen, and we're all fairly capable, or we wouldn't be out there.
Yeah. So talk to us about what does it take to run the race.
First, you have to be willing to live and breathe dogs as your life. You spend more time with them than you do with your spouse. Ask my wife. It's a pretty difficult training schedule. The dogs need to be in pretty darn good shape to go 1,000 miles, especially if you're going to try to compete. So from September through March, Lev's not really home. Lev's out on the trail. Lev's driving dogs. Lev might be going upriver. Lev will be back in 3 days. I'll take the trash out when I get home on Tuesday.
Well, and I gotta say, I mean, you're gone for days at a time. That trash is gonna pile up. So you have a very understanding wife who helps out.
Too understanding.
Too understanding.
A little too understanding.
Talk about the grueling conditions. I mean, you're talking about what 65 below at some point, and you're camping out on the river.
Yeah, last year's race had it was exceptionally cold. It hit below 60 below in a few spots. I've only been in those temperatures once before. It's a real wake-up call, and you're driving a dog team asking yourself, what the heck am I doing out here? It's 50 miles to that checkpoint back there. It's 40 miles to the one up ahead. You have to go forward, and yeah, you're going to be on that sled for another 5-6 hours, and it is 60 below zero. Enjoy your day.
Wow.
And that's with the sunshine. It was weird, you know. It was a cold race, and the worst part was we had a really warm winter, so nobody was really ready for a cold race.
Yeah.
No, you know, we had a warm winter, it didn't get below zero. Hey, 40, 50 below, enjoy your race. And yeah, sleeping out on the river in the wind in those temperatures it's yucky.
Wow.
It's pretty yucky.
And my last question, I'm going to move the camera so we can see. Let me see if I can position the dogs. There we go. There's some dogs in the background.
There you go.
So talk about the relationship that you have with the dogs, because you mentioned earlier in our live hit at 8 o'clock that they're not family, they're more than that.
Well, we spend a lot, like I said, I spend more time with those dogs during training season than I do with my family, so I know them inside and out. They know me inside and out. They know when I stop, they know exactly my routine. He's going to put down straw, he's going to take off our boots, and then he's going to feed us. There's a comfort that comes with knowing with exactly what's going to happen. Everything's a routine. I know what they're going to do, they know what I'm going to do, and the only thing that can do that is just hours and hours and hours on the trail. So I know them inside and out. I know when they twitch an ear, they've got a sore right wrist. I know when their tail wags a little bit of a way, I got to stop and readjust a booty on one of them. They're athletes. We have to treat them like athletes. Yeah. We have to take care of them in the best way possible, because in those conditions, if you get a team that doesn't trust you and says, you know, Lev, it's a long run, we're going to go to bed, well, you better be ready to sleep out in the cold.
Yeah.
So it's like a good team of workers all together, them and me. So
Now, I'm not ignoring the people at home. Hi, everybody. Hi, Donna. I see Walter out there. There are too few of us, are there? My last question. There might be some people out there who think that it might be inhumane to race dogs. What's your response?
They should go to the starting line of a dog race and see all the effort it takes to hold those dogs in the chute. Because you get 16 strung out in front of you, and you need to help holding them back because they are ripping at the harness to go. Here's the reality. You can't push a rope. If 16 dogs don't want to go, you're not going anywhere. You're on a rope. They have to pull it. If they didn't want to do it, you'd be stuck out there. And that's the reality. If they didn't want to go, you're not going anywhere.
Now, with these dogs, it's very important to know your breed because they're very strong. So you need to, you know, you can't just do a little bit of exercise because these dogs want to run around. They want to pull stuff.
These are full bore athletes. You know, training for Iditarod is 3,000 miles of training that season.
Yeah.
So some of these dogs, by the time they're 5 or 6, probably have 20,000 miles on them, and yet they still want to go.
Wow.
And you tell me that's inhumane? When the dog is still jumping and banging his harness after running 20,000 miles through his life, I think they kind of want to go.
Now, I do want to show you this because along the same lines of knowing your breed, here, take a look at, can you guys all see that at home? Can you all see that? That is the fur on your pants.
Oh, yeah.
So take a look at the fur. You're going to take a little bit of the dog with you if you get one of these breeds. So, yeah, so why don't we go? Lev, thank you so much.
Oh, no problem.
And stay safe out there, okay?
All right, take care.
Hey, appreciate it. Thank you. Let's go visit some dogs. Hi.
That's Bear.
Hi, Bear. How are you? You're a sweetie, you know that? So is everybody enjoying the dogs as much as I am? And now this one is getting a little jealous. Who do we have here?
Carly.
Carly. Hi, Carly. Oh, now the other. Now they're all getting jealous. Look at us all. One big happy family. All right. Okay, join us at 9. We're gonna do another hit with all these beautiful dogs. Bye, guys.